What gift did your partner give you on your birthday that left everyone in the room completely shocked? I had been with Justin for just over 3 years. He was charming and attentive, actually maintaining eye contact instead of constantly looking around for someone more interesting to talk to. Our relationship wasn't perfect, but it felt solid. We had similar goals: eventually buy a house, travel a bit, maybe kids someday. Justin was always more concerned with appearances than I was. He cared about what car we drove, which restaurants we were seen at, posting the perfect pics on Instagram. I should have paid more attention to that red flag, but hindsight is 20/20, isn't it? Anyway, about 4 months ago, I'd been feeling off, nauseous in the mornings, exhausted all the time. I took a pregnancy test mostly to rule it out. We were careful, but not that careful. And 2 pink lines. I still remember sitting on the bathroom floor, staring at that little plastic stick like it was written in hieroglyphics. I spent about a week processing before telling anyone. My best friend Barbara was first. She brought wine to our girls' night. And when I stuck to water, she knew immediately. She asked all the right questions about what I wanted, how Justin might react, practical things like insurance and maternity leave. It helped me organize my thoughts. As for Justin, I decided to wait. My birthday was coming up in 3 weeks, and it seemed like perfect timing. We'd already planned a small party at our apartment with our closest friends, and I thought it would be special to share the news with everyone I love at once. Again, hindsight, what a wish. The weeks leading up to my birthday were strange. I was dealing with morning sickness, which should really be called all-day sickness BTW, and trying to hide it from Justin. He didn't notice, which I attributed to him being busy. He'd been coming home later, spending more time on his phone, being a little distant. I figured he was stressed about something at work. My birthday fell on a Saturday. I spent the morning setting up while Justin went to pick up the cake, which took him nearly 3 hours, but whatever. Our friends started arriving around 6 p.m. Barbara and her husband, our friends Aaron and Sergio, my cousin Lana who was visiting, and a few others including Maria, who I'd known since college. The party was going well. Good food, plenty of drinks, sparkling water disguised as vodka soda for me, music, laughter. I'd planned to make my announcement after cake, and I kept catching Barbara's eye across the room. She'd give me these little encouraging nods that made my stomach flip with nervous excitement. Around 9 p.m., Justin clinked his glass to get everyone's attention. My heart practically stopped. Had he somehow found out? Was he going to steal my thunder? He made this whole speech about how special I was, how lucky he felt to have me in his life, all while looking me directly in the eyes. Then he handed me a small, beautifully wrapped box with a silk ribbon. The room went quiet. Everyone was watching, some with phones out ready to capture the moment. I remember thinking it might be an engagement ring, and having this split second of panic about whether I should still announce the pregnancy if he proposed. Then I opened the box. Inside wasn't a ring. It was a folded piece of paper. I opened it, confused, and read the words that are basically burned into my brain now. I'm leaving you, you're useless, and I deserve better. Your stuff will be packed by Monday. I looked up at him, sure this was some kind of horrible joke, but his expression had completely changed, cold, distant, almost amused. Then he said loud enough for everyone to hear that we were done, that it had been fun, but he'd outgrown me. And then he laughed. Like actually laughed. A few people in the room laughed too, clearly thinking this was some kind of prank we'd planned. But then Justin turned and walked out the front door without another word. I stood there, note in hand, pregnancy announcement dying in my throat, while our friends looked between me and the door, waiting for someone to yell, "Just kidding!" But nobody did. Barbara was the first to move. She crossed the room and took the note from my hand, read it, and muttered that he was an absolute bastard. Then everyone started talking at once. Confusion, concern, outrage on my behalf. And me? I just smiled. Not because I wasn't devastated. I was. Not because I wasn't humiliated. I absolutely was. But because in that moment, I realized something crucial. Justin had no idea what was coming. He thought he held all the cards. He thought he'd orchestrated this perfect exit, this public execution of our relationship where he got to be the powerful one. And most importantly, he didn't know that I'm not the kind of woman who falls apart when pushed. I'm the kind who gets strategic. I can't tell you what I did in this short video. The full story is on the channel. Link below.